What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy Malcolm Miller. LeBron James is one of the most talented players I've ever seen in my life. One of the most talented players to have ever graced the NBA. 44 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists in a game-winning 3 yesterday. Oh my God. Like, I promise you. Y'all can ask my girl, my uncle. I was in there jumping up and down like a little kid at the candy store. LeBron does it again with help from only Cal Korver. Cal Korver had 19 points on 5 of 9 shooting. 5 of 9 from 3-point range. 19 points, 6 rebounds. At this point, Cal Korver is the only consistent player besides LeBron James on the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith, a big donut, or a goose egg as we call it, 0 points in 33 minutes. There's no way in hell J.R. Smith, as a starting shooting guard, should be having 0 points, finishing the game with 0 points. Let's also talk about Kevin Love. Now, Kevin Love had 10 points, 11 rebounds. That is not enough, big fella. Now, everybody was going into the playoffs knowing that Kevin Love was the definitive second option for LeBron James. Unfortunately, it's not looking like it. He's averaging about, an abysmal 11 points per game throughout the whole series. And he shot 2 for 11. Outside of LeBron James and Cal Korver, everybody else made only 2 shots. That is horrible. And yet and still, they were able to be victorious against this Indiana Pacers team. A Pacers team that had Bogdanovich, 11 points. Thaddeus Young had 16 points on 8 or 9 shooting. 8 or 9 in the post. And why he had 8 or 9, it was consistent mismatches. Like, why the hell is Rodney Hood down in the post with Thaddeus Young? It's barbecue chicken season every time he down there. Like, I was confused on that. Victor Oladipo has not been playing well at all. Had 12 rebounds, 12 points, but ever since the first 2 games, it's been downhill from that point on. Domantas Sabonis has been a pleasant surprise. The Lithuanian star, the young upcoming kid, he had some moves. Reminded us of his father, Arvydas Sabonis. Yesterday, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. But yet and still, my always is the constant thing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Inconsistencies. They've been inconsistent all season, and everybody could see it. But I was hoping that they would finish the season on a streak to where they could get it rolling in the playoffs. Unfortunately, this matchup is not a good look. And when you have guys that are not scoring consistently to help LeBron James alleviate him of that pressure, it's going to be even harder. And I'm going to tell y'all something that I don't like, though. I'm going to point out something. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, when they have a team on his heels, when they're up by 8 or 9 or 11 points, they have a tendency to rely on the 3-point shot way too much. Way too much for my liking. There's no way that when you got a team up by 9 and you've been getting this lead from attacking the basket that you should revert to 3-point shooting. Why? Why are y'all trying to bust the game wide open? Just keep attacking them and taking them down slowly by slowly, bit by bit. Hold the ball for more possessions. Jacking up threes is not a good look to me. It was sometimes when LeBron would go and rely on a jump shot after attacking the basket, and he getting Sabonis, he getting Bogdanovich, and he getting Miles Turner and them in foul trouble consistently. If you got him in foul trouble, get them out the game. Keep going to the rim. They're going to keep fouling you because they can't stay in front of you. But I understand it sometimes on LeBron's end because he has to conserve energy for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Especially if he has to go on these ballistic tears and he got to drive to the cup time and time again. But other than that, man, people got to wake up. Rodney Hood had 4 points. Has been like a ghost act, a disappearing act this whole time. Jeff Green, 5 points. Larry Nance Jr., 5 points. Jordan Clarkson, 4 points. These players were brought onto this team to help LeBron, stretch out, make his playoff run a lot more easier. Right now, it's looking like this roster might be worse than the roster he took to the finals in 2007. Yes, they have Kevin Love, but he's not playing like the definitive second option that I know he could play like. But they got to stop letting teams off the hook because it was almost a wrap yesterday. Great block and recovery by LeBron James because Victor Oladipo had a move on him. He put a move on him that had LeBron beat. LeBron had to come from the backside and get the block. A lot of people feel like it was goaltending, but in the rule book it say if it's under the rim, if it's under the rim, it's not a goaltend. But even if you want to give him the goaltending call, y'all could have gave it to him because at the end of the day, LeBron James hit the go-ahead shot that would have just ended it all. Even if they had, he would have got the 2 points. LeBron's 3 would have canceled that out. So it is what it is on my end. But I'm looking for the Cavaliers to try to finish this game. I'm not trying to finish this game off in Indiana. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be Rockets in there because they in their environment. You're gonna have the antics from Lance Stevenson and them guys like that. But they gotta come on, man. The role players have to step up, or LeBron James is gonna have to be otherworldly every single night for them to win. He's gonna have to get 40 and 38 for them to win. The second round, if they get to the second round and they meet Toronto, it's going to be trouble if they playing like this. Kyle Korver cannot be the leading scorer on your team and, you're going to make it that far in the playoffs. It's not going to happen. I love Kyle Korver to death. He's the most consistent guy outside of LeBron James in his this playoff run, but he can't be the answer, the second answer behind LeBron if y'all want to win for real. But I would like to see if Tristan Thompson gonna get some playing time. He ain't got no playing time since that situation that happened with him and Chloe. Unfortunately, man, he hasn't gotten the playing time that I believe he should be getting, especially due to the fact that they getting bullied down there in the post and on the boards. I think toughness from him would fix a lot of the problems they having down low. So I think putting a big body in like Tristan Thompson, athletic, can run the floor, I think that'll make a big difference for the Cavs. But again, the key to winning is stop giving up these big leads with the jump shooting. I don't have to shoot that many threes, man. I don't understand why they're jacking up so many shots. But LeBron James is a special talent, man. That's a bad man. Like, I'm watching this, and we gonna miss LeBron when he finished playing. Because you're not gonna see nothing like this no more, man. You're not gonna see nothing like this. I don't know. I don't think in the 15th year like this, like the stuff he's pulling off is phenomenal. And I think LeBron can play for much, much longer. He keeps himself in that much good conditioning that he can last in his league at a high level for several years to come. I don't know how many years he'll still be the best player in the NBA, but it can be for several years. But I'm looking like, oh my God, man. Like, it was just an amazing performance and clutch shot. Debunking the theory that LeBron James is not a clutch player. Oh, don't let me forget the free throws. 15 for 15 from the free throw line. And everybody know that's LeBron's weakness. I criticize LeBron on that. I'm one of LeBron's biggest fans probably. Outside of Nick Wright. You know what I'm saying? Me and my Uncle Corey, we neck and neck. But 15 for 15 from the line? Come on, that's impressive. Big fella was doing everything yesterday. Everything in his power. They only won by 3. So it's been a dogfight every game. I'm hoping that they could get a lead this next game in Indiana and sustain that and keep their foot on their neck and not let them get loose. Like, when you let teams like that get back into the rhythm, it throws off everything. Because they'll miss a 3 and Indiana come down. Smack, knock it down. You can't trade baskets with Indiana. You got to get stops. These defensive lapses have to stop. It has to end, man. I'm hoping that they can play, the role. We get some better production from role players, but honestly, overall, in the playoffs, they play a much better defense than they played in the season. It's just the offensive production is low. The Cavs had no problem scoring during the season. It's the postseason that they got all these trouble scoring. Rodney Hood, 4 points in 21 minutes? Like, come on, man. Like, J.R. Smith had good D against, who was that? Oh, Victor Oladipo, but again, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Not enough. Not enough at all, man. So let's see what the Cavs can do this second games. Because, not second game, this sixth game. Because it wasn't looking too pretty the first game. But at the end of the day, what really has everybody having faith in the Cavaliers, they got one guy, agent 23, LeBron James. Employee number 23 shows up every game, every night. So that's really what we giving them. We're going on blind faith off LeBron James play that they can do this. And I'm still riding with the Cavs, man. I'm still riding with the King. The King all the way, man. So I think they can pull it out this next game, finish the series, see who they play. If it's Toronto, another dogfight once again, man. LeBron gonna have to drag these boys down to the finals. But I think he can do it. I think he's up for the task, man. Other than that, man, I'm out. I'm going to holler at y'all with some other stuff later. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony. Paul George's performance. So, we out.